Somehow, we have yet another second gen. This one is a 95 Plymouth Voyager, and it's a shorty caravan. Somebody needed a hub. There's a hub gone. Interesting. Quarter looks okay. It's not terrible. It's starting to rust here. Dog leg's gone, naturally. Rocker, not too bad. A little bit of rocker rust there. Door looks okay. Fender looks good. This span is light gray with a dark gray double pinstripe. This paint is like immaculate. There's no way this is original paint, right? It's too good for a Chrysler. It's not even bad up there. It's bad on the road. No, a little bit. This paint doesn't look too bad at all. How many miles this thing got on it? It better not be like super low mile or something, right? Well, it is 2 of 95. And, this is an optioned shorty. Kind of. I see manual windows, power mirrors, power locks, and Chrysler audio system. Not Infinity, Chrysler audio system. So it's got door speakers in it, but not Infinity. I think, right? Maybe? Somebody clarified that. Oh, it's got the cool hubcaps. Oh, it's got all 4. Oh, I always need another set of these. Yeah. Are these on 14s? Are these 14s? Yeah, they've got to be 14s. Yeah. Mine. We'll set these right here. Okay, so, like I said, kind of got some options here for a shorty. These are tinted windows too. Tinted shorty windows. That's nice. I see the nicer steering wheel. It's got cruise control. We have a non-tack cluster, and we have 158,229 miles on this Plymouth Voyager. She's got a floor mat, icy keys. Gimme. What does it say? 95 Plymouth Voyager. Yep, makes sense. Let's get up on in this thing. This has got kind of like the, what would you call it, tan interior. Headliner is really good. Like perfect, actually almost perfect. Oh. All right, so we got 2 keys. Slap them back in the ignition. We have the facelifted dash being a final year second gen. This is a smoker van, as you can see. Oh, I can smell it too. Yummy. This thing has a mid-range Chrysler stereo, cassette stereo. No cassette in it. Glove box pulled down. We don't have an overhead console. Have the lower trim sun visors. Is there a drawer? There is a drawer. Here, let's shut that. And there's a penny in the drawer. Come here. Can I get him out? I'm trying. I got him. Single zone climate control, AC. This thing has an overdrive off button. I wonder if this got a tow package on it with that button. It has intermittent rear wipers, but not like fully intermittent. It's like, you get on. Actually, it doesn't have, that's on or off, right? Or on or washer. It doesn't have intermittent because it would be a switch. In the back, we have a second row bench, and I see a third row bench tipped over. I see a spare tire back there too. All aftermarket floor mats. I don't see any original floor mats in it. Nothing down there in that drawer. It's got the open drawer. It doesn't have like the cassette tray. Let us take a look on back. Man, this paint is so nice. Like, this paint is really this garage kept vehicle for sure. And probably like properly like waxed and protected, because even if it's garage kept, the Chrysler paint falls off anyway. It's got the nicer taillights that I don't particularly like. It does have a tow package like I figured. Here's the harness. This one's actually got a ball in it, and it's seized in there. Somebody tried to get it out. As you can see, they pulled the pin. That guy's probably been in there a long time. Up underneath, crusty rear axle, crusty leaf springs. But like, I've seen worse. The right rear brake line's original. The left has been replaced. Fuel lines look all original. Lines running front to rear are original. Spare tire is not up here. It is right there. In here it's got some covering carpet, and here's the rear bench. Somebody probably had it out and they went to junk the van and threw it in there. That's usually how that goes. The hatch shocks appear to work. Let us take a look here. Fury Motors, Chrysler, Plymouth, South St. Paul, these guys still exist. It is a Plymouth Voyager SE. That explains all of the fancy options it's got on it. The grommet is shot. This grommet will be shot if you try to remove it. Oh, water. Colored water. Very nice. The emblems are in great shape. Very good shape, actually. Coming around to this side. Oh, it's got mud flap on it. Aftermarket mud flap on both sides. All four corners, it looks like. This wheel arch is not as nice. Rocker, not as nice. These doors are both shot. A little bit rusty on this side. Somebody needed both hubs, as you can see. Look at that spare tire. It's red. That's an old spare. Does this work? Oh, it does. Slider door opens just fine. And that's a 15-inch wheel. I wonder if it must have had 15s on it. This seat's a little tore up. Not too bad, though. This side, the paint's not as nice. It's also dinged and dented on this side. That's the good side over there. That's the Craigslist side. Oh, paint peel on the hood. Didn't it? Yeah, this side's like trashed, like normal. And then that side's like perfect. What do we got up under the hood here? Oh, we've got ourselves a 3.3 liter V6 with a 4-speed automatic. This intake is actually like in really good shape. Like there's no, these are always corroded. Not too bad. What do I see under here? Valve covers leak. It's missing a plug. Why is it missing a plug? They're new plugs, new wires. But it's missing a plug. That's interesting. Somebody wrote on it right there. I don't know what they wrote, but they wrote on it. It's got orange washer fluid in it. There's a weird bolt nut thing going on here. Did they like strip this and like double nut it or something? What's going on there? Wonder if it's got new shocks on it. Yeah, I don't know why it's missing a plug. Here's the wire for it. Here you go. Good luck. But yeah, like this intake's like really clean. If you need a nice one that's like not all like chipped and corroded, this one right here. Look at the lower intake, how clean it is. It must have had lower intake gaskets done. Look how clean that is. That's like way too clean to like not have been done. Original clamps on the rat hoses though. The belt's old as dirt. Original alternator. How's it look under here? Looks like it was green. The dipstick's gone, or I'd look at that. Brake fluid's gone, or I'd look at that. Aftermarket clamps on the hoses to the trans. It's got a newer shift solenoid in it. What are the odds it's got a Reman sticker down there? Somebody marked that. I don't see a Reman sticker. CV axle kind of looks newer-ish. Maybe. I can't, no, maybe not. Unsuspected that, oh, it's got, look at the orange, yellow paint over, or not yellow, look at the gray paint over top of the black paint on that trans. That pan's been out, this trans has had work done to it. Very good, actually. Possibly good. Brakes? Brakes are newer. Like those are pretty new. Rotors are pretty fresh. This looks original. Struts do look original, so what is that? How's the grill look? Grill is decent. Headlights are decent. It's got water and that one's got a crack in it. Not terrible though. How's it look under here? Yeah, it looks like it had oil in it. There's some zip ties here holding those vacuum tubes together. They get old and they expand, and then they leak. This guy's all right. It's got no hood light in it. Shame. Yeah, this brake looks pretty good. Tie rods look original. New hub. See how shiny that is? It's got a new wheel hub in it. Original clamps, power steering hoses, and everything. Somebody marked this here. Somebody's been in here, clearly. How's underneath look? Not terrible. This is pretty crusty, like these, K-member, cross frame, subframe, whatever you want to call him. K-frame. He's pretty crusty, but like, eh. How's the muffler? Busted right off at the muffler. Otherwise, oh, she's rotten. She got a hole in it right there. Tank looks okay. Not bad. I wouldn't say this one's terrible. Wonder what's happened to it. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. Pretty decent van. Not terrible. I can't get over how nice the paint is on this side. But like, just this side. Oh, the store's stuck. Yeah, it's a pretty mid-ranged Voyager SE we've got here at U Puller Parts. So, once again, if you're looking for caravan parts, second gens are plentiful here. Now, I think they just scrapped that red 92 Voyager that we took parts out of. I think that just got scrapped today. So there's two of them here still. I got a few things I need. I need the wiper linkage. I think that's it. That's what I need. I need the wiper linkage. So we're going to rob that out of this van. I believe it's a couple of screws here. You pull this off. You got to pull the wiper arms off, and then a couple of bolts on the linkage inside, and voila. I think. I don't remember. We'll find out. Allegedly, that's it. So that'll do it for this 1995 Plymouth Voyager SE at U Puller Parts in Rosemount, Minnesota. Better judgment has won out here. I'm going to leave these here. I have 2 sets of them. I'm using 2 sets of them. I don't need a third. Somebody that needs these, they're right here. They're not perfect. They got some scuffs and stuff, and one's got a dent in it, but they're not bad. So, there you go. They're right there for you. Hey, I'm not done yet. I stole the screw off the grill. There was one screw holding this grill in, and so I took it because I always break them, and I need them. What do you guys notice here? What do you notice that's different? Why is that on that side? Who's done this? Is that even a thing? Why is that a thing? Well, as you can see, it was never on this side. So it had to have always been there. Who did this? It doesn't even look like it fits right. Like it's like not quite on how it should be. See that? Why? What? Is that a thing? Or did somebody do that? It's on the wrong side. Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd show you guys. So, yeah, you get that upper cowling off, get this little plastic guy out of here, and then this one's a pretty simple cowling, simpler in the third gens and stuff, is you got 3 10mm or 3/8 bolts. Either will work, really, as long as you got a 6-point socket. And you pop these 2 out, and I'm sure somehow you got to finagle them out. I haven't got this side out. And then they're connected to the linkage here. It's one of those like rubber bushing guys. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to get that out yet. I suppose you just pop the nut off the motor, and then that whole arm goes with it. It's probably what I'll do here. So before I pull this side off, I'll use this. I'll be able to hold this, and I'll pop that nut. What does it look like, a 13? Something like that. It's an 11, by the way, and it's easier to get a ratchet in there if you have both sides undone, because then you can move them off to the side. And then it'll sneak out like this. Just like that. And bam, there's your wiper linkage.